Hello, everyone. This is Travis Straw, and you're listening to Honesty Straw, the podcast where I tell you what I'm not really digging about current American human society. Today, I ran across a meme that said, I'm going to try to stay away from people that will just use me up and spit me out and basically give me nothing back. Basically, like this post, it was good, it was positive, saying that you're going to put more effort into yourself than putting effort into toxic people who will just take everything and leave you on the side of the road, beaten and bloodied. And I'm like, that's cool. But then I didn't realize it was a video, but it was just text. And then all of a sudden at the end it said female thoughts. And I immediately was like, what? Because nothing about this message was, had a gender about it. It was a genderless statement. It was a good, positive, genderless statement about avoiding toxic people and spending more time being positive, guarding your bliss and watching out for you and growing as an individual, which is essential to having a healthy state of mind and life. But it just blew my mind that someone posted this or made it and thought that it was exclusively female. Now, I don't know if I'm taking this the wrong way. I may be being dramatic, but it's just a thought, It's not necessarily a female one. Maybe if it was something about, being something that a female thinks about or does exclusively that men don't do, then I'd be like, cool, right on. But it wasn't. It was just like, hey, I'm going to avoid toxic people and work on myself. And I'm like, that's cool. I personally have had those exact thoughts and feelings, and I've stepped forward on that. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. But then I saw another one about a man who felt he was wrongfully accused and wrongfully imprisoned. So he studied law while in prison and ended up being able to overturn his case and get out of jail. And it's a cool story. But what I didn't understand was the need for someone to also post that it was a black man that did this. And that's fine, cool. Sweet. Does that change the story? No, not at all. Not for me. It's impressive and it's awesome. But then they said hashtag black excellence. And I just don't get it. Like, why? I mean, I do. I understand. Cookie. Sorry, my cat is, not my cat. We're fostering this cat, Cookie, who is a butthole. Is ruining my podcast. Anyway, so I get the need to distinguish the hashtag black excellence because that's what we've been doing as human beings since forever, is that if you're a certain type of something, you wanna do it for that type of thing. Like women, black people, Mexicans, Indians, Muslims, the list goes on. Literally, people who like punk rock, people who like metal, people who drive trucks versus people who drive Priuses. We have an addiction to distinguishing ourselves from other people. And then on the flip side, we have a problem with racism, sexism, all the isms. Like, we create this bubble in which it is okay for someone to come up to me, who I drive a Prius, and say that I'm a lesser man because of it. It's completely ridiculous. Or having this story, this awesome story about a man who studied law and overturned his whole thing and got released, which is a great story. Having the need to say it's a black man and say hashtag black excellence, like it makes it better or that it's a qualifier. It doesn't make the story better for it to be a black man or a woman or Mexican or whatever. Like, it's almost diluting the story, making it seem like you need to say, oh yeah, it was a black guy. Like, that makes it cooler. And it doesn't make it cooler. It makes it seem like you think that other people think that a black man couldn't do that. That stereotypes and whatever. And it's like, okay, cool. That's the reason racism still exists. Because we all have individual pride, and that pride gets in the way of us getting along seamlessly. Our pride gets in the way of everything. And to the point where some female needed to put female thoughts at the end of a very, very genderless statement that was otherwise positive and good. Like, awesome. But you just had to say, yeah, female thoughts. Sweet. I don't get it. Like, stop doing that. Stop thinking that you need to qualify yourself by saying, I'm a female, I did this, or I thought this. Like, that makes it seem like you didn't even think that females would originally say or do this. Same thing with the black man that got out of prison because of his educational prowess, because of his will and determination. Like, saying that it's a black man makes it seem like that, like, why does that matter? Are you trying? It just seems like you're trying to prove something to someone, like that. Hey, oh, even though this story's really cool, he was black too. It's like saying, oh, you like this painting, right? Yeah. Well, the person who painted it was blind. It's a qualifier. It infers a handicap. It doesn't make you sound cooler. It makes it sound like you're qualifying. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. And this is like worldwide, or at least America. We do it all the time. What we drive defines us. Where we live defines us. And we use all of everything about our lives to make sure that everyone knows that we're fucking the most individual, the best individual, the whatever. It's a waste of time. And all everyone is doing is working to separate us. And meanwhile, we're all crying that we're not getting along together. It's stupid. Stop. If you're white, black, Mexican, Indian, Asian, your accomplishments are human. And according to whatever it is you've done, which is awesome or shitty, your race shouldn't have anything to do with that. But it does, because that's the world we live in. So just personally, whoever's listening to this, make sure to take yourself out of the equation. You're a human being. Everyone's a human being. If someone does something awesome, cool. It has nothing to do with their gender or race. It has to do with their will and determination within themselves. And sure, society may have formed that shit, but man, the reason racism, sexism, and all this bad crap happens is because we literally are addicted to distinguishing ourselves from each other and trying to say like we're better in some way. We're not. No one's better than you. No one's better than the other person. We all just need to chill out and try to do our best as a society. And grow away from saying like, oh, she's a woman, so like she wrote that book. Oh yeah, she's a female. Or like this immigrant, this illegal immigrant came over and he just succeeded. It's like, yeah, man, that's because there's like intelligence exists in many different facets. Stop being an idiot and realize that we're all the same race of people, humans. A bunch of stupid mammals on a giant Earth spaceship trying to fight each other about everything. All right, I guess that's it. I'm going to drink my tea, and you, ladies and gentlemen, whoever listens to this, please have a wonderful evening. Dankeschön.